You know, actually, I'd never roller skated before roller derby, but I had a buddy who kept disappearing on like Monday nights and wouldn't tell us where he was going and being like real dodgy about it. And one night we were like, well, we're gonna ruin his good time because he doesn't want us to be part of it. So we followed him. We expected him to be like pulling up to like a girl's house or like something weird, but we followed him to a skating rink and he was practicing with like a fledgling men's derby team out in Springfield, Illinois. And I was like, well, you know, hey, we're here. You guys got extra gear. We can, you know, give it a try. And I ended up falling in love with it day one. I could not roller skate at all. It took me like the entire practice to be able to like actually get any kind of locomotion or stand up straight. Fell a lot, had to hug the wall, but you know, I saw the potential in it being something fun and something, you know, something that could provide me community, which I was looking for at the time. And you know, he ended up falling off actually, and you know, he just enjoys recreational skating now, and I let it completely consume my life. Completely. I went to St. Louis in 2012 and I watched some games, man, and they just blew my mind. That was the year that Maelstrom had their real big run, and like watching this scrappy little group of dudes in blue just taking laps around people, really just crushing it. The crowd was screaming for them. And then it was the first time I watched the Gatekeepers, and I just said in my mind, I was like, that's what I need to be. This is what I'm going to become. This is what derby is, and that's the goal now. Don't be afraid and don't be proud. You know, like, come to practice every day with confidence and tenacity, but check your pride at the door. You know, I'm a big believer in teamwork, like, which is weird coming from a jammer, I know, but like, I try to do everything for the better of the team. Every decision I make on the track, every decision I make off the track, it's not me developing my athletic path, me developing my career or anything like that. It's how can I become a more useful tool for my team to guarantee the success for this group of people who are also dedicating themselves to me, you know? I think that's the best way to look at this sport, because it is a sport and everybody is putting in a tremendous amount of work, and the most respectful thing you can do is put in an equal, if not greater amount of work and be selfless. You know, really just focusing on being ethical, moral people, honestly, whatever that means to you, you know, like, I just think if you focus first on being a good person and being good at what you do, and that's your driving motivation, I think that will help strengthen your, you know, hometown organization. That will strengthen the, you know, governance body that you're under, whether it's WFCA, USARS, MRDA, what have you. Like, if you can start from the individual and just think, I want to be the best supportive human being I can be, and whatever that means to you, whether that means, you know, reaching out to your teammates, reaching out to people who you know on other teams, you know, making sure that you're being as inclusive as possible, making space for everybody, every identity, every kind of person that can come in the door, which that is super important. You know, this sport has a real haven quality, and it tends to attract people who have been told their whole lives, you can't do this, you can't do that, you don't belong. So we need to just aggressively protect that inclusive nature and, you know, be good people, be morally sound, be accepting of everybody, like, just support everyone around you. I mean, that's the way this sport becomes a movement. You know, like, just love for my city, love for my team. Shout out to our sibling league, arch rival Roller Derby. You know, we're better because of them, they're better because of us. It's a real symbiotic relationship, so I always like to give them, you know, a little boost. Shout out to my partner, my wife, Jill, whose name I took now. You know, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be nearly the person I am today, on the track or off the track, you know, so, you know, and just, I'll never stop singing the praises of this team, this league. Like, they've been with me through thick and thin. I love this team. We spend time together, we hang out, we go to each other's weddings, we go to each other's funerals, we go to each other's kids' birthdays, parties. That's like, good. This is my family.
It's powerful. Yeah. That's awesome. Well, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure.